What up, guys? What up? How you doing? I always wanted to do that, but anyway, how you doing? I hope you're doing great, fabulous, regardless where you're finding yourself. I greet you, right? And one word is bonane, bonane, bonana, bonabush, bona cloud, bona anything, bonane. Just happy new year to all of you. I mean, we're in 2021. Who knew? Who thought that I grace you? I mean, I had hope, lots of hope that I'm gonna find myself this year, but you know, a lot of things has happened last year, 2020, and we didn't really knew that this would happen. But anyway, bonne année to you, and I'm really happy once again that I'm finding myself in front of your screen and that you are watching, and I hope that you are subscribed. I hope you're subscribed, because at the end of the day it's very, very important, because if you are not subscribed, well, you can't really get on my videos, especially if you get the button. If you press on that button, if you don't press on the button, the bell button, you won't be able to see my videos. So please make sure that you subscribe and you don't forget to click on the bell button. This will absolutely help me, benefit me, and this will basically show me that you're supporting me as much as possible, which is something that I need. I want. Please, thank you. And for those who are already subscribed, well, welcome to the family. For those who are new, and thank you so much for your support regardless. Yes, do not forget that I have all my social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All right, so please do follow me on the other platform in case you want to find out more about me. Anyway, so this video is gonna be a lot of chat, because we are in 2021, and so are we gonna talk about 2020? Nah, that's on period. We're not talking about 2020, only because shout out to Nella Rose, say don't come to me and talk to me about 2020, right? So we're not talking about 2020, and we're just gonna keep it nice and clean and short. 2021, lots of you have plans, start already thinking about, you know, why you were in the other year, because we're not mentioning the name, right? That you will be planning, doing all these things, and some of you even said, I'm not planning anything, I'm just letting God take the wheel, because that year slapped us here right in the face, and then we didn't know this thing would happen. Coronavirus, you know, pandemic, the quarantine, all these rules and regulation, the mask, name it, right? We didn't know this would happen, but it did. And so this year you probably planned or probably didn't plan, but what I wanted to tell you in this amazing year, because I'm still considering it as an amazing year, let me be positive, and I'm encouraging you as well to be positive. Be positive regardless what happened, right? When you throw out positivity out there, that literally bounce back, come back to you. So you always need to be positive at any stage, anything that you want to do, regardless where you want to go, regardless where you want to achieve. Be always positive and have goals. Without goals, you won't be able to see your achievement. You need to set goals still, and still let God take the wheel at the end of the day. But regardless what you do, whenever it's positive, being positive, or even set goals, make sure that you are fitting in. Fit in your context, fit in your situation, fit in the storm that is rising, fit in when it's coming down. I mean, fit in everything, because at the end of the day, like the other year, yeah, it promote more online stuff. So imagine if you were not that person who were online and computer gig or anything like that. Well, your business probably went down and shut down completely, is dead. But if you were able to fit in that context, fit in a situation, then obviously that will be able to help you to bounce back and still, you know, drive on and keep on pushing as much as possible, and you would have result. And I'm sure you do have result if it's you that basically did what I just said right now. Right? Fit in your situation, fit in everything, and continue to strike on, continue to push it further on. So what I wanted to say is, because I have my book here, guys, I had to write down things, you know, not just talk in the air, all right? But basically is, like I said, continue. If you were the person who makes a lot of what's it called, planning. Continue to do your planning, whether it's daily, whether it's weekly, whether it's monthly. That is your goal, that is your plan. And consistency is key. You know, they always say it's major key, even though it's not always easy to be consistent. But even when you fold, always come back up again. All right, don't let any situation, you know, tell you that the plan that you made is out of the window because you respected Monday but you didn't respect Tuesday, and that is done. No, it's not. Just continue to plan, continue to rise back, and continue to strike. All right, and don't focus on the negative, the things that you didn't accomplish last year, regardless what it is that you didn't accomplish. Don't worry too much about it, all right? But focus on the positive, because when you look at what you think, the things that you've done, that will give you hope that you can achieve more. Look at the things that you feel you couldn't, but because the fact that you did at least even like 70% or 50%, okay, because less than 50%, that is a fail. Completely, not completely, right? Anyway, so at least like you did more than 50%, and this is something that you need to focus on. You need to look at and see that as an achievement. And possibly this year, try to do more. Try to do more than you did, and just learn from that. Learn from the positive things you've done. But I'm not saying completely leave the things you didn't do. Learn from them, but don't focus on that. Don't focus on the things you couldn't achieve. All right, so continue is like, do not give up. That is just a rule. Like, don't give up. Someone told me one day, you are a winner when you don't give up, but when you give up, that is when you are absolutely a loser, right? Or is it this way? Regardless, it is do not give up. Keep on, like, refresh yourself. If you need some time off in whatever you're doing, all right, just don't give up. Someone literally told me that today. Shout out to Mike, Chris, to Daniela, and to Jamin Bila. I really love you guys. Like, literally, you guys are like you guys not like, you are my sisters, and I love you so much for advice and support, and for always like just being there for me. All right, so I send you all my love and kisses. So they basically told me today, Grace, y'all, don't give up. Don't give up. All right, I'm gonna talk to you, probably tell you another time of the conversation that we had, but they just advised me not to give up, because at times I can feel I just want to live it. I just want to put that on the side, regardless what it is, business, regardless. I just feel like taking it, put it under the carpet, and just continue my day. Let me focus on something else. I don't want to, you know, I just really want to give up, but don't give up. That's what I want to tell you. Like, if you haven't heard about it, I mean, heard someone telling you to not give up, let me be the person to tell you, don't give up. All right, 2020, that was not the year, I didn't mention it. That year, or this year, 2021, is the year that don't consider that too much, because there's too much things happening around. But because of whatever, don't give up. Anyway, let's continue. So I said learn from your success, and then like this year, all right, so focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on you in what way? Focus on your physical side. Focus on your mental state. Focus on your emotional state. Focus on everything that is you. If you were the person to not really take care of yourself, especially that other year, then be that person this year. Be that person this year, 100%. Alright. If you're always the person always giving to others, and I don't know, I'm not saying don't call anyone or just be on your corner, but what I'm saying is focus on you, because sometimes when you tend to focus on everyone else and you're not directing the same energy back to you, then obviously at the end of the year you'll be the person looking at the year and say, damn, what have I achieved? What have I achieved? All right, focus on all that area, and don't give up on those 3 areas. Try to have a balance. I don't know how you can possibly do that, whether it's maybe writing things down on your book, whether it is like taking time for yourself, whether it is I don't know, having a day where you need to shut your phone for 24 hours, you know, it's just to like meditate a little bit about yourself. Try to have that, and that'll probably be able to balance a little bit, you know, all these areas in your life, whether it's also it's spiritual and stuff. All right, awareness, wake up a little bit. Hey, we are in 2021. I don't know if yet last year you were sleeping, or I don't know what you were doing, but come on, get up. Get up in the awareness. Awareness when it comes to yourself, I already just mentioned it, but awareness when it comes to your family, when it comes to your business, when it comes to just the environment, what is happening in the world. All right, I'm not saying like put so much focus on it, but wake up. If you were the person like you just sleep on it and just let things just die, well, don't let things die. It's just stand up in your bed, stand up from your room, stand up just in general, means with your energy. If your energy was sleeping, wake that energy back up and continue to you know, to do some research about everything that's happening. All right, so just wake up, be aware of your own skills. All right, we have so many skills that we let it die. We just let it die within us because of the environment, because of our surrounding, because of whatever is happening all around. But do not let that happen. Do not let that happen. All right, wake up your skills. Start working on the things that you know how to do with your hand, that you know how to do with your head. Put it on paper, and not just let the imagination drive you mad in here. But whatever is going mad in here, try to put it on the paper, and not just leave it on the paper, but really work on the things you put on the paper. All right, make it happen. Make it happen. So basically, wake up and be aware of everything that's happening. Yourself understanding. Try to understand yourself. What I really wanted to advise someone out there this year is, whether you are in a relationship or not, try to understand yourself. Learn things about yourself. The things you probably didn't know. I don't know. Don't let just someone else tell you this is who you are. Probably that's not even it. All right, don't let someone just like describe you from each different type of corner, but let yourself describe who you are. All right, in a sense. So Google it, search about it, how to do it, you know what I'm saying? So in a sense. So yeah, anyway, continue to do so. The other thing is, the things that I really want to mention is, you probably were the person, or maybe 100%, 50%, were the person last year that you were, beating yourself. You were the person always like, you know, nagging on yourself, beating on yourself. You were not kind to yourself, but you were the person who were always kind to everyone else. Or this year, I really want to challenge you to be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself in all area. Hug yourself. It means, when I say hug yourself, it means be sweet to yourself. All right, the same kindness that you're giving everyone else, trying to turn that back to yourself. Kiss yourself, hug yourself. Tell yourself wonderful things that can absolutely, you know, wake you up. That can put you in that mood, that amazing mood. Don't just let someone else tell you, because sometimes when you're always letting other people tell you the things that you want to hear, what happens is that you get used to it. You get used to those words. You get used to other people telling you. But when you're telling yourself, and you're motivating yourself, and you're hugging yourself, you're kissing yourself, you're taking time to heal that wound that was absolutely open because of a breakup, because of all type of situation, or maybe someone died in your family. Well, it's like you'll become independent with yourself, and that will literally make you stronger. Strong in your emotions, strong physically, strong emotionally, strong in so many areas, all right, especially mentally. Continue to hug yourself and feel grateful. Feel grateful about life, because at the end of the day, sleeping and waking up is not a habit. people sleep and do not wake up. For those one who went to work, they probably don't come back. There's so many things that happen during the day. You don't know what's gonna happen in a second, in a minute, and whatever it is. But always feel grateful for what you have. What is it that you have in your house, in your little room, in your mansion, in your daily life? What do you have? Use what you have. Feel grateful for what you have. If it's just a pen, or just £1 or $1 or whatever it is, just one sneaker. If it's just that only shoe that you have, feel grateful for that shoe. If you need to clean it, girl, clean it, boy, clean it, fix it. If it's just one bra that you have and you haven't had the chance to buy another bra, well, keep on, you wear today, tomorrow you clean. And if you need to stay at home for the bra to dry, I don't know, and so you can wear the next day, or I don't know what it is. If you have to, just be grateful for the car that you have. Be grateful for the siblings, your family that you have. Don't compare yourself with anybody else. All right. One thing that we do a lot is we compare. It happens to me as well. I'm guilty of it, of sometimes comparing because of maybe age, or maybe the things that I have and the things I don't have. Sometimes it happens, but I try my best. Really, I'm not gonna lie, I try my best not to do that, not to compare at all. All right, so please work on that. Work on that. Inspire yourself. Positive mind, I've already said. And yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, so there are also things probably we tend to always say yes. It sounds weird, but it's like, what is she talking about? All right. At times, like, it feels like we always say yes to so many things. We say yes when we were supposed to say no, right? It really does happen to many of us, whether it's at work, whether it's in the family, whether it's, I don't know where, just something that someone has asked you to do. You want to say no, but you say yes because that's the kind of heart you have. Like, don't feel bad about it, but train yourself instead. Like, if you can't do it and you feel like I shouldn't do it, at the end of the day, just say no. But just say no in a way where you don't offend somebody. All right, say I'm sorry, blah 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 blah. Don't lie, because I personally do not encourage to lie. All right, lie is not really nice, because as soon as you start, it's like an addiction. You continue to lie. You find yourself the whole week you lie. Maybe the next. No, don't do that. Don't lie. But say no politely so you don't offend the person. All right, in a sense. But think about you. That's what I'm trying to say. Think about you. Yeah. So trust yourself. Trust yourself. The year just started to end, and there's so many things that will definitely happen during the year. One thing I believe a human being has is those senses. All right, we have so many senses, feelings. Sometimes you feel like you have a deja vu, or maybe all those things. You know, it sometimes directs us to the right path, but we ignore it. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore that feeling or those words that is literally speaking to you in your ear, telling you that is something that you shouldn't. Trust those voices, that inner voice within you, that possibly you know that voice is the right voice. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Be consistent, as I said, and just give yourself time. Time in so many things. My Chris Bila told me today, is it time, Gracia, that you're worrying about? What is it? Is it age? What is it really that is worrying you, you know? I want to tell somebody, don't worry about time. Don't let time worry you. Don't do that. Because time will not wait for you. Wait will always continue. Time is not going to look at you and feel sorry for you. Time basically has no feeling. Time has been created for us take control of time actually, and keep on moving further, to put that basically on our side, to make it work for us. All right, so don't worry too much about time, but you do what you gotta do when it's supposed to be. Trying to recognize time, moment, and season. If you can't seem to put those three in the right place, then you'll find yourself really confused about so many things. All right, sometimes it is the right time, but it's not the right moment. Maybe it's just the right season, but it's not the right time. What is it really in your life, or especially this year? So if you know, if you get to the point to understand time, season, and moment, girl, you will strike. You'll go far. You'll go absolutely far. So maybe trying to search about that. Time, season, and moment. And these are the things that really does take a major thing in our life. Sometimes you met the most amazing man of your life, but it's not the right time to get together, and maybe it's not the right season, and no, it's not the right moment to get kissed from him, or to have a child, or to get married, or to buy a house, or to get a car. There's all these things that are very important: time, season, and moment. All right, learn to understand them, to understand these three. At the end of the day, I really wanted to wish you guys all the best, like all the best for this year 2021. Let it be really your year in so many reasons, but continue, don't give up, and yeah guys, I love you so much, and I'll definitely going to see you throughout all my videos, and I'm really asking you to continue to support me as much as possible. All right, and yeah, that was just little things that I wanted to tell you, and love you guys so much, and we see each other in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe, girl. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Anyway, mwah, bye.